Hello, it is Friday and I am bringing you a weekend writing vlog. So hopefully by the time this video goes up, I will have already put up a weekend vlog from last weekend that will be going up incredibly late because this week has just been a lot and I haven't done a lot of things. So let's start off with just talking about what I did last weekend. So last weekend I set myself a little challenge. I wanted to make up for the words that I'd lost during the week and also get myself a little bit ahead for the week going forward, preempting that I probably would struggle at some point in the week. So I ended that vlog by saying that I didn't want to do this again because it was quite intense, and whilst I hoped to maybe write a little bit more over the weekend next week, I wanted it to be more relaxed because energy. So going into this week that we've just had, I've just been feeling low energy and low motivation on everything, like my reading, my writing, my YouTube, my social media in general. I haven't put anything up on Instagram. I don't think that's necessarily linked to doing a lot the weekend before. It's just, you know, we have ebbs and flows in our energy levels and that is fine. But I did have my first day when I didn't upload at all. Sorry, my neighbour is standing at his bedroom window, I don't know, playing with his trousers. I thought he was about to put his trousers down, but thankfully he's now walked off. Anyway, yeah, it hasn't been productive. I had my first day when I didn't write anything, and then I had another day where I only wrote 300 words, I think, which has pushed my daily total up to something in the 1800s, which is ridiculous. I cannot do that. I thought about maybe just accepting the loss and saying that I'm not going to write 1,000 words by the end of the month, but that's something that I really want to do, and it's something I can do if I push myself. Now maybe there's something to be said for not doing something sometimes, but I feel like if I gave up I would actually feel worse. So I'm going to do my best to achieve my goal, and if I do my best and I still don't achieve it, that's fine. But I think at this point in the month, just accepting defeat is not what is best for me in this moment. Another area that is causing me some difficulty in regards to my writing is where I am in the plot, and it is a point that is notoriously difficult for me, and it is between the first act and the second act. Transitioning from the first act to the second act is just something I really struggle with. I am a pantser, but I need to have some kind of guide to my pantsing. I have to have some general direction in which I'm heading, and I find it really easy to do that for the first act, and then I really struggle with the second and the third act. Well, I don't know, I've never actually got to the third act before, so maybe I find that really easy, who knows, because I always get to this point and then I just give up. So that's another reason why I want to push myself to get to the 50,000 words. So I am kind of approaching my first draft a little bit differently at this point. I am going to write the scenes that I have plotted out. Now this does mean that it's not going to flow like a full first manuscript. I remember reading something that said even Pantsers plot, their first draft is their like outline, it's their general plot. So I think I just need to approach this first draft in that way and just write out the scenes that I kind of know have to happen to get to the end of the story. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm hoping that's just going to make my writing a little bit easier if I just go scene by scene, make it choppy, it doesn't have to flow, and then in the second draft I can write it as an actual story. Some other things that I'm kind of struggling with my writing at this current stage is just my book. I just hate it. I think I mentioned in a past video, I accidentally went in this completely unforeseen direction with an event that I hadn't planned happening, and I just kept adding things into the first act that I now have to try and think about wrapping up in the second and the third act, and I think I just, again, as I said, I just have to let that go and just focus on writing what I know, and if they tie in at some point they tie in, and if they don't they can be cut out. And then my final issue, this is the last one, my final issue is this is not I don't have the plot for a single book. I have the plot for a trilogy, at least a duology, which I wasn't, this was supposed to be a standalone, and then I was like, I could maybe write other books set in the world following some of the side characters. But the more I get to know the plot and the more I get to know the characters, I've just written too much. I've written too much, and where I am at is where I should be beginning. In terms of my plot, I should be beginning Act 2, but actually thinking about what I've got written down so far, it's like I'm halfway through Act 2, so yeah, I don't know. Anyway, long story short, I am just winging it from here. I'm just going to kind of write what I feel like writing, and this is supposed to be enjoyable. Writing is something that I love. I'm going to go back to just enjoying it and just writing the scenes that I write, and that's what the second draft is for. The second draft is for making this into a more complete story. So let's talk about plans for the weekend. Let's move away from talking about writing before I stress myself out trying to explain myself. So I want to be in a position where I have a daily word target of 1,500 words. So to do that, I am going to need to write 8,890 words this weekend. Now, if I separate that between Friday, Saturday and Sunday, that's not too bad. That's just under 3,000 words a day. I can quite easily hit 2,000 words on a Saturday and a Sunday. Friday's not as easy. So I'm just upping it a little bit because my daily target is 2,960-ish. So I definitely want to get as close to that figure as I can today, and then I will just adjust what I'll be writing on Saturday and Sunday, taking any deficit that I might have today. On Saturday I am going to see my friend. I'm going to her house at 5, so there is a potential that I would have a deficit on Saturday as well, which may mean that I have a lot to write on Sunday. But last Sunday I managed to write 4,000 or something words, which I was really proud of myself for. I managed to get that done like 9 o'clock, I think I finished. So I definitely feel like I can do this. I feel like if I pace myself and push myself, I can do it easily. It's just keeping on top of it, keeping motivated. Hi, so it is Saturday, if you haven't guessed already. It's Saturday and it is almost 1 and I have had a pretty productive morning. So before we talk about what I've done today, let's talk about yesterday. So I was aiming to write 2,900-ish words yesterday. I did say I thought that was probably going to be quite unlikely based on the fact that I had been working all day, I was tired, and I was correct. How many words did I write? I wrote just over 1,400 words, so about half of what I needed to write, and I'm not surprised. I was really struggling. I wrote 400 words like all evening, and then I managed to churn out another 1,000 before I went to bed, and I went to bed at like 12 and I was exhausted. So I probably could have written more if I stayed up later, because I obviously got like a little bit more of a win towards the end of the evening, but I was also exhausted, so it wasn't gonna happen. So then this morning I woke up feeling brilliant. I felt really refreshed this morning, which was really nice. I had like a really good sleep. I woke up, I chucked out 600 words, and then I did like a deep clean of my living room. It looked so good. Then I came back, churned out another 700 words. What would that make? No, I must have done 700 words this morning, and then I churned out another 700 words. Then I worked out, had a shower, got dressed, put some makeup on, and yeah, so I managed to do all of that before 1. So I've done 1,400 words, done half of my weekly chores, weekend chores, and I'm just feeling really full of positivity and energy today, so that is great. So I'm just going to figure out what my daily word target is now. I think it's almost 400 words. Yeah, so I was right. So to reach my target of being on 18,000 words by the end of the week, I need to write another 2,277 words today. I think I made this clear when I opened the vlog, but maybe not. I am not stressing myself out about this target. It is just what I would like to achieve. If I don't achieve it, I'm not going to sweat it, because it is just something that I want to do rather than something I need to do. I have to like make that distinction. Obviously it's not something I need to do, but I have to make that distinction for myself so that I can like be kind. But I feel like I can definitely get close to that figure anyway. I feel like I have the energy and the push to definitely get at least another 1,000 words out. Now I'm gonna sit down and try and do that now. Maybe I'll write 500 words now and just go, oh, that's enough for me, and not write for the rest of the weekend. We'll see. I'm not sweating it. Hi. So it is 2:45 and I'm coming to check in with you because I am just about to go out. I am going to go to the garden centre. I need to have a look for some pots because I really need to repot some of my houseplants. And then I'm going to go over to my friend's house for a little bit. We're in a support bubble together, so we're allowed to socialise. We were going to go to the pub today. Initially was our plan, but we're not going to do that now. We're just going to chill out together. So I am stopping writing now for most of the rest of the day. I don't know why I said that so weirdly. But I'm stopping writing for now until I get back. So I was aiming to write like 1,000 words, I think I said, which would have taken me to around 2,400. But I have written more than that. I have written almost 2,000 words, 1,800, about 1,800 words. So I am now on 3,200 for today. So I am so proud of myself for that. I am so happy. As I said, I was feeling really energized and like really motivated to write. So that wasn't hard or stressful or even particularly tiring to do. I just really was in the zone, and I was writing a bit in the book that was quite exciting. It was a bit where my characters are kind of having their first romantic interaction. We had the first kiss and we had a shopping trip, so it was quite fun to write as well. So that leaves me with about 500 words left to write, so I will have to write when I get in. I will be drinking beer, so hopefully I won't be drunk. And if I am, I'll be writing drunk. But that's okay because this is a first draft, so even if it's shit, that's fine. So yeah, I will check in with you at some point later on today, either to let you know that I am not writing tonight, but I aim to do that, so that's hopefully not going to be the update, or to tell you that I've written my 500 words and let you know how those went. But for now, I am going to check out. Bye. Got a kitty cat sleeping on my left side. It is Sunday and it is about 1 o'clock, so I am quite late opening up the vlog this morning or afternoon. I had like a lot of shit that I needed to get done today, and the weather is really nice, so I decided that I would just like blast all my chores out this morning and then go and write in the garden this afternoon. So this morning I have like tidied the shit out of my house. I had to finish putting up this shelf above my bed. It's been there for a while, but it was a floating shelf and I regret buying that. So I've put some brackets on it, and now I can put my books back on there without fearing that it's gonna like crash down on my head during my sleep. And I had to edit last week's vlog and get that uploaded, make my thumbnail and all of that stuff. So I have done all of that. and I did write around 200 words before I got up this morning, just like with my coffee in bed. So I'm gonna go outside now and just write. Like, that's my plan for the rest of the day, is just to write, because obviously I am nowhere near my target. I did come home and write yesterday. I didn't check in because I was a bit tipsy. I obviously didn't have much to write, so it wasn't really a struggle to write what I needed to. A little bit tipsy, that was fine. But yeah, for now, I don't have anything else to say because I haven't written anything. But for now, I'm just going to go and sit outside and write.
I like to fight a little dirty, baby. If I opened up and caved in, would you hurt me, baby? I've been feeling like an alien, a refugee, an outsider. For some time, you the first one made my heartbeat, made my stomach drop with desire. It's no crime. I need a little bit of love from you. I need a little bit of trust from you. Or we can let the guns blow. Run from you. Or we can let the war start for us two. Please don't change, please don't stop. When you leave, it breaks my heart. I've been down, you've been hurt since that day I put you.
So it is 6 p.m. So whilst I did try to write outside, I was actually finding it really distracting and I was really hot. So I decided to come and sit inside and write, but I wrote in my living room. I have like big French doors in my living room, so I had those open and it was like almost like being outside, but not quite. So I have been writing most of the afternoon. I did have a couple of breaks to eat and to read a little bit. I just needed to, you know, do other stuff other than writing. But I'm currently on just over 3,000 words, so I'm pretty happy with that. I think I am going to take another break now. I might make a cake. I might not actually be bothered to do it once I go downstairs, but either way I'm definitely gonna like take at least an hour, maybe 2 hours to just like not write, and then I'll just have over 600 words to go, so I'll probably do that like just before I go to bed, have like one more writing session just to knock out the last little bit. So I'm feeling like very confident. Oh, I always forget I can just look at my screen and it will tell me exactly how many words I have left to write. So to hit a total of 18,000 words remaining, I will need to write 641 words. So as I said, I'll probably do that before I go to bed. So I'll probably start that around 8:30. That's like 2.5 hours to now go and relax before having to worry about that. So that's nice. I don't feel like I'm really making a lot of sense right now, but I guess I'm just a bit exhausted and a bit like bamboozled. That's definitely how I'm feeling. So it's Wednesday. And I am wrapping this vlog up very late. I don't have a reason for that other than I just looked at myself on Monday morning and thought, I'm not wrapping this vlog up today, I look a mess. So I'm not really sure what I have to say in this wrap up because so much time has passed that I don't really know what I needed to update you on. So this is going to be a very brief and short wrap up. I did achieve my... No, before we get into writing, let me tell you, I did indeed make a cake. It was a pistachio and white chocolate cake. I will insert a picture of it. Oh my god, this cake is delicious. I will actually put a link to the recipe in the description down below just in case anybody wants to give it a go. I would highly recommend it. It is so good. I have about half of it left. I'm probably going to go and eat a slice after this. Delish. I did end up making it over 2 days because I could not be bothered to make the buttercream icing. I was tired and so I made that on Monday and iced it on Monday. But yeah, good cake. So moving on to writing, I did manage to get all my words done for the weekend, whatever that was, around almost 9,000 I think was the target, and I hit it. and that was great. Like, I felt super good about hitting that writing goal. I felt super good about the writing that I did over the weekend. I'm still feeling good about that. I'm feeling really positive about the direction my book is going in, which I'm really happy about, because I started this vlog feeling like my writing was shit and my plot was shit and my book was shit and my characters were shit, and I'm ending this vlog feeling completely the opposite. Like, I'm loving where my story is going. I'm loving the dynamic between my characters. I feel like this weekend I was able to show them kind of evolving with the plot, and opening and healing from, you know, their emotional wound. And now we're kind of getting into like the pullback scenes where we still see kind of how far they've come and also how far they still have to go, and I'm just feeling really good about it. Sadly, I have not kept my memento up, but we'll cover that in next week's vlog. And yeah, I think I might make next week's vlog the weekend and then just like the final days of Nano, or I might do 2 separate vlogs. I haven't decided yet, but yeah, that's all I have to say. I had a great writing weekend. If you're participating in Nano, please let me know in the comments down below. Let me know how you're getting on. Please don't forget to like this video if you've liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more from me in the future, and hopefully you'll come back and see me in another video soon. Bye.